While many are using the internet for social engagements and indulgence, some are using it for business, and indeed, business that grows and promises to do well for the future. This is the story of an entrepreneur who has mastered that art and is today doing big business online.
In this digital era, many upcoming entrepreneurs are leveraging the internet to either sell or operate their businesses. In a recent episode, we featured a woman entrepreneur who started up an online hardware business selling all construction items to clients on order. Adrian Sempewa started a similar business but ventured out into a rare commodity for doing business, car spare parts.
Sparrow is a one-stop shop, online shop for all spare part needs.
This business idea is quite unique, and certainly the way the idea came up was as well unique itself.
Aside from car issues, I used to, my first car was a bit of a DMC, if I should say. So I had a number of car issues, and I used to ask myself, because I used to hustle a lot, going downtown, looking for the parts myself, and the hustle was too much. So I tried to search around and see if anyone is doing something about it to make it easier for the everyday person who's working full time. There was nobody doing it, and it made me wonder, why is nobody doing it? So I went ahead to do a bit of research and tried to find out how people are doing it and how people are making it work. To start it, I needed people who I can work with. So we started building a team.
So how does this work?
It's as simple as logging onto our website, www.sparrow.ug. Very easy to remember. You search through for the part that you're looking for. Then you filter through to be specific to your car. And once you get the car that you're looking for and the part that you're looking for, you simply add it to the cart. And after adding it to the cart, you can proceed to make payment, to check out by making payment using either mobile money, Airtel money, or even your Visa if you're a person who uses your Visa card more. And we process your part and start delivering it to you. You can actually also track your part as it comes, like from the time you make the payment, you receive a receipt automatically, and you start tracking your part as it's proceeding towards you.
The accessibility of this online business seems so clear and easily adoptable, but as Adrian explains in the beginning, it was never a bed of roses.
Trying to convince someone that yes, there are these people who are online who are going to give you genuine shock absorbers at this certain price, and they will bring them to you. It was really hard at first. People would think that it's not possible, or it's still not yet ready.
Adrian's business certainly promises to catch up widely across the country and beyond. Sparrow capitalizes on standing out, and like most businesses, that plus is important to leverage.
Like somebody can be having car problems, they don't know what to do, and all they have to do is maybe reach us on our social media or our dedicated phone number, and we help them easily without any extra charge.
Adrian is now proud of his team and what they have accomplished.
We have slowly gotten people to believe in the culture of online purchase for their car accessories and spare parts, which is something very big for us.
He dreams big and believes that in a little space of time, he will be able to supply spare parts to the East African region and beyond.
The reason for actually starting it is to change the spare part market in Uganda. So in the next 5 years, we want to be at the center of all spare part purchases, car accessory purchases, and we want to go from beyond just Uganda and maybe spread out with offices in other countries, because in the whole of East Africa, I think this is the only one that I know of that is giving this service at the level we're doing it.
Of all the businesses that we have profiled on the show, each one comes with its own uniqueness, but Sparrow seemed to be an idea out of the sky, one that was not brushed off even amidst thought times.
Doing business is no longer a game of chance. You need to know the values, the things that are critical for you to succeed in business. We share tips on how you can make it in dairy production.
I think the most important advice that you'd begin with is the knowledge of how to look after the cows. Because if you're going to have a high pedigree cow and then you don't know how to look after it, then definitely you can lose it even within 24 hours. So the most important thing is to get information more about looking after the cows, then you can go ahead and have the cow in the home. When we have cattle in a very clean environment, that means we are going to have less treatment and therefore less antibiotics that is going into the milk. One of the biggest problems we have in the industry is residue antibiotics in the milk. So that's why you have one of the most common problems is having infection in children. The children are supposed to have some useful bacteria to wade and fight off themselves, but when you have a lot of antibiotics, you're going to have children suffering from bacterial infection. So we try as much as possible to minimize treating of cows using food and cleanliness. You can see the barn is very clean. We do a lot of concentration on the cleaning of the barn. But it does not stop us from doing routine vaccinations, because we at times have visitors, like you yourself, you are a visitor. So we have to do some routine immunizations like foot and mouth and all the other immunizable diseases that can be immunized. We do it. This we have here, these are the late milkers. They have been milked for a longer time. And then basically the cows rest here and they eat just from right over there outside the barn. High milkers here, and the reason why we separate the cows is because of the high milkers need more attention. They lose a lot of nutrients, so they have to be given more nutrients as compared to the late milkers because of the high milk production they are giving us. That's why we have to separate them. Then the other side we have the dried off cows that we are expecting them to deliver. Then the other far end we have the young cows that are growing, those that are not even if they are pregnant but less than 2 years of age, the other side. I think, well, basically these animals are like processing machines. They do process for us what to eat. They pick things that we human beings cannot eat, like we cannot eat grass, but from the grass they eat, they can give us white milk. So with good feed management, I think there is a higher chance of getting better productivity with zero grazing as compared to the free range grazing of the cows.
In this segment, we look at how artificial intelligence can be applied in animal husbandry in Uganda today.
The narrowband Internet of Things caller is the new technology that is today being touted as the game changer on Ugandan animal farms.
Technology ono akozesa ekikomo kye basiba mu bulago bw'ente gwe bayita NB IoT caller oba narrowband Internet of Things caller. Alina technology ono ekikomo ekyo kirina technology ono asobozesa omulunzi okumanya embeera z'ente. Omulunzi wamanya embeera z'ente asobola kwegamba okumanya ebiseera ente webeera eyagala okukamibwa oba okuwakisa ku ginaayo.
So how does this technology work?
This solution is we put a collar. You see the collar here? We put a collar on the leg of the cows. This collar will collect some data of the cows and report to our assistants. Our assistants will detect if the cow is on heating or not. If it is on heating, we will notify the farmers to take some actions to have the mating, to have the artificial insemination, so we do not miss any estrus cycle. And then we are check if the cow is sick or not. If it is sick, we will notify the farmers to ask the doctor to come here to check.
Technology ono engeri gyakolamu nti connectingibwa ku internet, era internet na connectingibwa ne ku mobile app oba application ku simu yo. So obeera ofuna obubaka mangu nnyo nti ente weba yeetaaga okkamibwa kubanga internet ono oba technology ono abeera alina engeri gy'asoma embeera z'ente.
For those in animal husbandry, this marks a turn into the technology world. With technology, power or energy is critical, but given the fact that only about 20% of Ugandans are connected to the national grid, we'll be excused to wonder how this innovation can be sustainably used here.
Ekikome ekyo ekiri mu bulago kikozesa battery oba eryanda eryo lisobola okumala emyaka 5 nekitegeeza mbu ekikome ekyo so no kisiba ku nte endala paka era nsuubira nti ajja kukolera Abannayuganda era n'abalunzi.
Indeed, gone are the days when business is done anchored on chance or luck. For even animal husbandry today, innovations like these can afford you a fair opportunity of certainty, implying that embracing IT becomes a matter of business survival or demise.
Thank you for watching Money and Markets. That story brings us to the end of this week's edition. I've been your host, Charles Boji. You're always good company, and we treasure that. Until next time, have a good evening. Bye-bye.